What's up everybody, it's Brian. I'm back here again for another episode of The Life of Briller. Bringlese's new series where basically I just sit in front of the camera with no edits and I just be myself and I just speak English. Again, in this video I'm going to be speaking at a normal speed as if you guys were Americans, as if you understand English perfectly. So if you don't understand this video, maybe you can try to put the speed at a little bit slower, but really I'm just speaking normally. So today I want to talk about my experience of what happened when I actually arrived in Italy for the first time. Because I just remember it was a crazy experience. Like, it was for me the first time I had actually ever even left America, other than going to Mexico, which was similar to American culture anyway. So it was like the first time for me to ever see a foreign culture. And I just remember, like, I got on the plane, I went to, I believe it was, where did I go? Oh yeah, Spain. And like when I arrived in Spain, I was already like, whoa, like this world is so crazy, like so excited. I was seeing all these like Spanish women and Spanish kids and just being like, damn, Spain, like I'm here. And then like a few hours later, I was at the gate waiting to go to Italy. And I remember when I got to the gate, there was like two old women, or no, an old couple sitting there and like a little boy next to them. And like this boy started talking to me in Italian. I don't really remember what we were talking about, but we were talking about like our coins, because I had some like American coins and he had some like European coins, and I was like, here, you want a penny? And like he gave me a European coin. And actually, coincidentally, that guy ended up sitting next to me on the plane, that boy. And like I just remember from like Spain to Italy, it was just a quick flight, but we were talking about like Italy, and he was telling me some stuff that I could say when I arrived in Italy, and like it was totally cool. And I was just like, my mind was like, oh my god, what's happening right now? It was kind of like a magical experience in a way. So that was so awesome. And like just going through that experience of traveling was like so like profound for me, just because it was like the first time I was making realizations about like the world and like culture and just like all these different types of people in the world and stuff. And I had to experience it firsthand to fully understand like what that meant. So yeah, then I finally got to Italy and I was like, damn, I'm in Italy. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I remember I went to some woman working at the airport and I asked her like, where can I find my bag? I was already speaking Italian pretty well before even getting to Italy. So I could definitely use a little Italian, and like, so I found the bag and I was like, okay, I know I have to get to Termini. What is Termini? It's the station in Rome. So I was like, I have to somehow get to Termini. I didn't really know how. I saw a couple like random signs with Termini written on them. I was like, I'll try this. I ended up taking a shuttle bus that only cost me like 10 euros, so that was a nice deal. But I took a shuttle bus from like Fiumicino to Termini. It was only like 10 euros, so that was nice. And then I got to Termini, and all I had with me was like my backpack, my bag, and like a piece of paper with my address written on it, the address of my future home in Rome. So I was like, damn, I have no idea how I'm gonna find this address. It's not like I had internet service. I couldn't just check on my phone or something. So I was like, I have to take one of these taxis. So there's so many taxis at Termini, and like I went up to a guy and I was just like, questo? Like I probably said something really simple in Italian, and I was like, could you take me here? And like he saw the address, he was like, okay. We threw my bag in the trunk, I got in the car, and I started going. And like I remember in this taxi ride, I was like just looking around like, God, like what am I doing right now? I've never even been like outside of the US. I've always just been in the same culture, and like it was just a crazy experience. And I encourage everyone to try an experience similar to that, where they're just like fully immersed in another culture. It will be like shocking to you, but it was so amazing at the same time. Like such amazing emotions and like just the sensations I was feeling, just like it was incredible. But anyway, so I'm driving around, not I'm driving, but I was in the taxi guy's car, and we were driving, and like I was like, God, this is taking a long time. Like, are we ever gonna actually get to my house? I didn't expect it to take that long, but it had been like 20 minutes, and I knew I lived near Termini, so I was like, why is this taking so long? So like, we did a couple circles around, and finally I pull up to my house, and he's like, it's this. And like, I paid the money, and like, being an American, I didn't really know what to do, because usually in America we like tip like a taxi cab driver. So like, I tipped him, and like, he was probably just like, I'll take it, but like, I don't think he was used to getting tips. So I tipped him. I remember like, outside at the bottom of my like palazzo, there was two guys, like two little boys playing soccer, and I was like, so Italian. I'm definitely in Italy now, like seeing these two little boys play soccer, something I would never see in America. So that was kind of shocking. And like, long story short, like, I started living there, and I'll start talking about that in another video, but I just want to jump forward to like a month in the future. So a month in the future, I'm walking around my house, and I just start walking and walking and walking straight in one direction. Little did I know, I lived so close to Termini, literally the same street. Like Termini, you go down the street a ways, and then it's my house. And I was just like, that taxi driver screwed me by just driving around in circles, so I had to pay more, and I gave him a tip. So I was like, damn, screw that taxi driver. And then I found Termini, and I was like, well, I'm close to Termini anyway, so it's all good. But guys, I've been talking for about 6.5 minutes now, so I'm gonna end the video there. I'm gonna talk more about like my experiences and like what happened when I first met like la mia padrona della casa in Italy and all that stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you understood me. I hope you're enjoying the Life of Briller series. Give me a like, give me a subscription, check out my Patreon page, check out my PayPal if you want to give me a tip if something I'm doing is helping you. Think about how much you'd have to pay for like a tutor and how free all of my content is. So if you want to give me a little tip, that'd be greatly appreciated. Guys, hope you're having a great day. I'll see you next time. Peace.